This is a 1940 Lincoln Zephyr four-door sedan. It really is in beautiful shape. There you see at the top of the hood, the latch mechanism is really the front hood ornament. You turn it to the side and it unlatches the hood so it can be raised. There we have an oil bath air cleaner and the generator and a V12 engine. Now the displacement on this engine is 292 cubic inches. But looking through the material, I didn't realize it, but they actually made a larger V12 engine in 1940 for the K series car, and that was 414 cubic inches, and only 133 of those big K series cars were built. Notice how large the horns are. Now this of course has a 6-volt system. 12-volt systems didn't come in till 1955 and 56, depending on the car make. Pretty large radiator, which of course it would need. There's the cartridge type oil filter there, painted black. The cartridge fits inside that casing. And you notice in the front they've got turn signals installed, which of course were not original to the car. But from the safety standpoint, it's very advantageous to have that modern equipment. One-piece windshield, and this is a unit body car as opposed to the 1939 model, so it gained a little bit in width. Beautiful upholstery, it's been redone. Lots of streamlining here. Beautiful black finish. And the owner has placed this board in here with all the statistics. This engine produced 120 horsepower. The bore and stroke were 2 7/8 inches by 3 3/4 inches, so the bore was fairly small. But of course 12 cylinders, it just made the 292 cubic inches. It weighed 3,660 pounds, so this was a pretty heavy car. Notice the robe rails there in the back, or assist straps, whatever you want to call them. And you see the strap there behind the side window, another aid in getting up out of the seat. Plain door panels, and the dash looks very nice, very Art Deco. The large speedometer with the 4 gauges arranged in a satellite position around that around the center speedometer, and you'll notice the handbrake there underneath the dash. There's the turn signal mechanism. An interesting horn button. It's the first one I can say that I remember seeing for a Lincoln Zephyr. Made of plastic, it appears. Plastic in 1940 was a deluxe item. Pretty rare, and it was pretty fancy. Notice the flush taillights. Pretty interesting innovation. And bumper which had some spring related. You can see how that bumper would flex if it was hit. And notice the latch for the deck lid is advertising the fact that it's a V12. And very large fender skirts. That bolt in the back is the way you got that fender skirt off. You turned the bolt and the mechanism on the other side released, and the fender skirt could be removed so you could change the tire. And you saw that radio antenna there on the right front fender. Beautiful car, and a tribute to the design genius of Edsel. Has a lot of the streamlining features that the Airflow had, but it wasn't as radical, and therefore more accepted than the Airflow and the Chrysler and DeSoto Airflows were. And notice the flowing way that grill, that waterfall grill, is designed. Just blends in beautifully with the oval shapes.